Hello, welcome to our RGV Tutor. This is a offline first learning application. So here we have our sign-in page and our account creation. So let me show you account creation really fast. So for example, I'll put Dustin, I'll put Cookie, the password would be 1234, the age would be 20, and then our grade level will be in the college grade. Create account. It'll auto sign us in, but if we go back and do sign in, it would be Cookie 123. I'll put 123 to showcase the wrong password, and then 4, we are able to sign in. We can also continue as a guest if we like. So here's our main page. Here we have different subjects that you normally would have, like math, reading, writing, science, and history. Going into these subjects, we have different categories that you can go through with progress depending on how far you've gotten. So we continue. 9 times 3, go 27. If you get a question wrong, you can retry. And for harder questions like calculus, you can go in, get a question wrong, and show the steps of why or how we got to that answer. And also with each correct answer, your level goes up, but each correct one also brings it down a little bit. Okay, so you're probably wondering what this thing I was drawing around is. This is our local LLM that runs Llama 3.21b, which is a lighter weight version of 3.2. Here we can ask a question like, what is DNA? This works without the use of an API key or a token. So there we go. It's probably an issue. Okay, so here it works without the use of a token or a API key, which is very useful when you are offline. So this feature works without internet, and this can be used for any questions that maybe are not answered here or any step-by-step questions you need to solve, even harder ones. So now I'll showcase our library feature. This is a third-party API that hosts free books that are free to download. So while offline, we can read and we can download. But if we have already pre-downloaded them, we can still read them, which is good because when you're going out and you don't have internet, but you do want to read, and you have the option to do this. And when you do go back online eventually, you can download any, you can read any book and download if you want. So here we have, let's put Alice in Wonderland. We can read it right now with internet, and then we can download it, and then it shows up in our new library, which is stored locally. Once we go offline, we can still read it, even though over here we can't. So that's just a way for users to get free books and continue reading on the go. Here is our calendar feature, which is just a planner. We can make new plans. So lunch is going to be at 12 p.m. Okay. We can add a color that we like. Let's put orange. Add that. Now we have lunch. We can check it off. It'll be down there. Okay. Here we have our own subjects that we can make. So we can create a subject. I already made one called CS over here that we can use. Once we have that, we can make questions. So these questions can be filled out like a form. And say we have on a new one. Let's do what's 2 plus 2? Answer 4. Explanation because it is. And then here we can just fill this in with junk. Add. And then here we have our quiz-like feature. Explanation. Oh well, the explanation for this one wasn't fully made yet, but then we go back here. We put 4. Submit. Because it is. And then we also have flashcards that they can use with the questions they made. And these custom-made subjects can be shared with all the questions that you have, and they're all stored in this QR code. So yeah, this is our project. This is the main features of it, and thank you for watching.